The fears of the fishing and cattle industries that they could be locked out of some of the Northern Territory's most important river regions have been dismissed by the Federal Aboriginal Land Commissioner. The Commissioner has recommended the granting of 16 Aboriginal land claims over rivers, including the Daly, MacArthur, Robinson and Roper rivers.
For almost 2 decades, Aboriginal traditional owners have been fighting to regain control of 16 key territory rivers. Fishing groups aren't opposing the land claims, but don't want them granted until access agreements are in place.
What we would like to see is arrangements put in place to make sure that recreational fishing can continue.
Commercial fishermen and cattlemen have also argued to the Federal Aboriginal Land Commissioner they need surety about what land and waters they'll be able to keep using.
We don't want to see a situation where slithers of land are actually cut out through a pastoral lease and disrupt the operation of that business.
But the Commissioner has rejected the concerns, endorsing a plan by the Northern Land Council to bring in permit systems on rivers and licences on cattle stations. That proposal seems to be a satisfactory one, despite the pedantic and in some cases ungracious responses of some pastoralists.
Pushing aside the complex matter of detriment to commercial fishing, such as loss of access to existing fishing grounds, is really not the way forward.
The fishing industry is already locked in negotiations with the Land Council over access to 80% of the territory coastline. Fishers and pastoralists say they have no clarity about the proposed permits and licences.
We would want to see the licences finalised before any land is granted.
I've obviously had conversations with the Land Council. They've assured me they've got a good system. They've offered to show it to us, obviously, in advance of it ever rolling out. That's part of the negotiations that are ongoing.
Now that industry stakeholders, traditional owners and the Land Commissioner have put forward their views, it will be up to the Federal Minister to decide whether to grant the claims and whether that should be under any conditions. That may not happen before the federal election. Jane Bardon, ABC News.